the gobbler I came out here after, he ain't gobbling on the ground, but there's one down from me. Gobbled, and he's pretty close. Maybe 150 yards or so. There's hens in between us. A lot of gobblers over across the holler too. Come on, hang out right here for a while. See what happens. See what birds gobble once they're off the roost. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this gobbler that was on the roost that I came in here after just shows up, comes in silent. Because to where I am right now, he should be pretty close. I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. I got two birds gobbling good across this big holler from me. The problem is, I gotta move in through an area where there were birds gobbling this morning that shut up on me. It's a lot of open, it's pasture field, but there's some brushy areas in it. So I'm almost certain I'm gonna bust birds if I do this, but I don't feel like I have a whole lot of choice right now. He's still gobbling back there. I don't know how far he is. He sounds pretty far away. I think we gotta go for it. Well, I've gone about as far as I can go on this property. And I got birds gobbling at me, but they're still 500-600 yards away probably. Never know. I've called in birds further. And this bird's the only bird gobbling this morning. He's gobbling a lot. It would be a miracle to call him in and kill him, but there's actually more than one. There's one in this direction, one's in this direction. Neither of them very close, but you never know when you're turkey hunting what's going to happen. Thing is, too, I mean, I'm 190% sure that there are birds close to me that gobbled earlier, and they just shut up, just like yesterday. I don't know. There's a house about 800 yards away. I'm hoping that he doesn't have a tame turkey in a pen up there that I'm calling to. At least I hear gobbling. While I'm sitting here and the only bird that gobbles is 2 miles away, I thought I'd take a minute, talk about some of the turkey hunters on YouTube that I've seen having some success. My buddy Flinging Arrows killed a giant bird on camera. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. And then last night I was watching some videos and saw that that Murder Inc. took out a kid, whacked a good gobbler. Pretty awesome. I'd love to, my daughter's young, but I can't wait till she's old enough to turkey hunt. She loves turkeys. She thinks they're the coolest thing ever. So I'm excited to get her out, but good on you, Murder Inc. That was pretty awesome. I saw old Catman. It sounds like he's having some trouble. Catman Outdoors. I haven't seen the typical giant gobblers from him yet, but he did shoot. He fanned a Jake and killed it. Had 4 beards. And then, of course, I'm waiting for something from my buddy Cook Goes Hunting. I know Cook will be out. He went out once and did a makeup tutorial, which was pretty daggone funny. So if you're subscribed to me and you ain't subscribed to those guys, go over there and check them out. They're pretty awesome. I'll link all their pages. Pretty awesome channels. Also, I've been giving my buddy Greg from G2 Outdoors a lot of heck because he had planned to come up here and turkey hunt with me, and I was trying to coordinate when he was going to come up and hunt, and when Nate was going to come down and hunt. And I offered Greg the chance to come this first weekend of season, and he wanted to come and couldn't make it work. So he couldn't go, and so Nate came down the first weekend of season. And if you've watched these other vlogs, you saw what happened. He tagged out 2 birds 2 days. So Greg, you could have had your 2 nice long beards, bunch of turkey nuggets in the fryer, but no, you had to go do whatever you were doing. We'll get you down here one of these days, Gary. Don't you worry. So I moved down about 200 yards further back away from that gobbler and called, and then didn't make any noise for about 20 minutes, and that thing gobbled 200 yards away probably. So he's coming. I'm not going to set up yet. I want to see if there's a lot of obstacles in the way. He's got to cross a holler, he's got to cross some big fields, got to cross a couple fences, so likelihood of him coming in's pretty daggone low. But he did move closer, so I'm gonna see if he'll gobble again, and just kind of see where he's moving before I make a move. I can move down low, and I'm kind of edging a big pasture field, staying up in the brush. I can move down to the edge of that pasture field, make it a little bit easier on that gobbler. Something good might happen yet this morning. Well, I had some birds gobbling pretty good. Those birds, I moved away from them. They moved closer. They gobbled. I don't know how much footage I got of it, but they were gobbling over on the bottom side of this field. And I moved down the hill. And one cut me off twice when I yelped. And they were probably still 200 yards away, every bit of it, but they were working. And then I don't know if you could see it on the video or not. I tried to get a clip of it, but this fella on his tractor came up to feed his cows, and those birds were between me and him, but they didn't gobble again after that. I'm going to sit here for about a half hour, and it's a little bit after 10 o'clock right now. I'm going to sit here for half hour, and just see if anything gobbles, because I mean, it's very possible that the fella on his tractor pushed those birds my way. And if he did, then they're probably within 100 yards of me. It'd be nice if they would gobble and let me know where they are. Oh well, we'll see what happens. See what we can get shook up here. Well, there's no birds in my turkey field. I'm gonna sit here in the shade for 20 more minutes or so. Maybe call once or twice. Otherwise, we're gonna call her a day. If you haven't watched all my turkey vlogs, I would recommend it. The last two have been a little rough because the birds have been acting a little funky on us, but it's still been fun. I love getting out here and calling and chasing birds. Don't like to chase them as much as I had to chase today. I probably wore out my bottoms of my boots, but it's been fun anyway. And we're going to probably hunt some public land next sometime this week if I'm able to get out. And then we'll probably come back after these birds this weekend. If you haven't subscribed yet, go up and hit the subscribe button. Let me smile a little bit as that number keeps climbing. Do good for me. If you haven't watched all the turkey vlogs, watch all those turkey vlogs. The other ones are a little bit more action than what the last 2 days have been, but that's okay. I'll get back on them. It's just a matter of time before they start acting like turkeys again. There's been a little bit of pressure on this place. There's been 2 birds shot off of it. Me and Nate hunted it yesterday, and then I hunted it today, so we probably pushed these birds around a little too much, and we'll give them a week off. I don't know. I don't think anybody else is going to be hunting it. At least if there is, I'd be surprised, because the last 2-3 days we haven't seen anybody up here. But anyway, I'm just going to lean against this tree, yelp a few times, and head down to the house and eat me a big ass ham sandwich. We'll see ya.